That track I could see becoming something massive that I love so much and praising, but at the moment there's so many conflicting ideas and themes and instruments that I'm not clicking with. Welcome back to the Fresh Record. I am Wiley, and I'm doing a live reaction to the new album that just released today, Older by Lizzy McAlpine. First off, Lizzy McAlpine is an amazing artist, kind of blew up for ceilings, but I listened to her first debut album, 45 Seconds. It is one of my favorite albums. I love it. I love every track on here. When I want to listen to an album, I usually put this on. So I'm very excited for this. And I saw like an interview saying that this album is very different for her and not what she really wanted to do with this. This was kind of a phase that she was going through that wanted to create an album, and she did. And this is going to be a new look on her music. I did listen to the first single, Older, but I didn't listen to the other one. I'm very excited to get into this album, so let's dive into it. Okay. More energy. Countryness to it. It's a common thing we're seeing in music nowadays to have country influence. You can definitely hear it in this track. Nice. Nice track. Ooh, that's nice. Singer-songwriter type of thing here that I'm really enjoying. Very R&B-esque. Ooh, I really like this. This is nice. It's very much the first album, but very on that R&B acoustic sound that I'm really enjoying from her. Very good like foot tapping music. Driving through the forest type of sounds. Very early Fleetwood Mac vibes too. Very much that Everywhere album from Fleetwood Mac vibes. Very nice track. Really did enjoy that. If that was what the album's going to be like, then I'm going to love this as well. Okay, fingerstyle guitar. Very Gregory Alan Isikoff vibes here. I love her vocals. Nowadays we see people doing stuff vocally to their voice, and seeing like her on TikTok and things like that. Just her pure voice is just something else, and I love to hear it genuinely with her music. Ooh, nice little violin there. Nice, simple, beautiful track there. Good stuff.
I'm special. He sees me.
Okay, so very obviously going acoustic guitar, singer-songwriter for this album.
Famous to someone.
I really like how she said that.
Can I come over? Will your friends be there? Even
I like the doubling of her vocal there. It's really nice.
Wish someone would stop me, but they never will. About me.
Man, her vocals on this are incredible.
But it's getting old, being famous for someone.
That's a nice track. Really showcases her vocal. It's beautiful there. Okay. Arthur Russell-esque, which I love. I love Arthur Russell. Okay. Ooh, that's clean.
Hollowed out. Tell me how to be more like you today.
Good change of pace.
More than a shell of me.
Beatles-esque.
Couldn't say
With that doo-doo-doo.
who I am right now. Tell me how to keep the time from sticking around.
Ooh, I really like the layers on this track.
'Cause it all falls down on you at the same time. Yeah, it all
Very Beatles-esque.
down on you at the same time.
That trombone there.
23 and a sold out show. I am happy, but
A lot of influence on this
I'll
track.
probably cry after.
Okay. Beefing up the vocals here. Really nice track there.
And you know I'm gonna leave.
Here's what I'll say about the album so far is on her first album, there were songs I was singing along to after a while, ones that stood out. The thing with this album is they're good tracks, but I'm not singing along to any of them, even though this is my first listen.
I keep on lying and sweating at night.
So it's more of just a vibe listen that I could see myself getting attached to the tracks going on. Like this part of this track is really nice. Really enjoy this. But there's many songs to go. Maybe something can surprise me. But as of right now, I like the album, but there's nothing that's really standing out to me. I am consistently tapping my foot to these beats, and they're really nice. But the album needs to have more like the tracks have all fall down to make it stand out, because we get a ton of singer-songwriter albums, and especially ones with country influence. For example, Adrian Linker's new album that is incredible. Just nothing standing out so far on this album for me. So here's one of the singles that got released. I don't remember listening to this one, so it's basically a first listen.
Straighten your tie.
Good single to put out to know what you're going to get from this album, because it's exactly what you're
I
getting.
guess it's all about timing.
I don't know if I would have put this as
I
a
guess
single
it's
though.
all about the things you want but never get.
Maybe I would have gone with All Falls Down for a single. Man, I really like this part of the track. See, this is making something stand out from the album. Okay, that was gonna do a transition there. One thing you can always say about Lizzy's music is it's emotional from a writing standpoint and even an instrumental standpoint as well. There we go.
What if I drove you to it? I was only honest sometimes, and I think you knew it. Make a person out of memories.
This is probably my favorite track so far. Really feeling it.
I'm so sorry I stayed when I shouldn't.
Very Phoebe-esque with the vocals there. I love it. If you have not watched the Fresh record, I'm a massive Phoebe fan, so that is a big compliment. The violins she's been adding to the tracks have been really nice touch too. Yeah, definitely my favorite track of the album so far. Really like what that did there. Okay, this sounds very much like the first album.
I can see who you are now that the windows broke.
Finger
Drop
style.
of blood on the carpet. Didn't think it would go this far.
I have a feeling the chorus is really going to be kick-ass here, but we'll
Don't
see.
know why I held on this long, but here we are. I know you've been hurt, but you did it first to me.
End credit songs feel to it.
We started with the end, broken glass again.
Character figuring out themselves type of vibe.
Maybe it doesn't matter who the blame gets assigned to next.
Chorus was a little bit underwhelming in my opinion. Yeah, that track was okay. There were some good moments in it, but overall just an okay track.
You're on top of me, and I'm under you. And it
Latin
never
vibes here with the guitar
I
here.
am guilty, guilty, you're a fool.
I don't know if I like the effects being done with the vocal here
I want you to hate me.
and being it throughout the whole track too.
Deserve it for
Yeah, this track's kind of odd. I don't know if I like it.
you met me. I have changed because you forced me to.
Not caring for the lyrics, not caring for the vocal, but I really do like that acoustic guitar in the background. Yeah, I'm just not digging this track. Damn. Here's the other single, so I of course heard this song. Really like the pianos on this track.
Thought I would come to
Really like this
my
track.
senses.
Still hits hard even though I've heard it so many times now.
Wish I was stronger somehow. Wish it was easy.
I really like what this song did.
I wish I knew what the end is.
You could come to me saying that it sounds like most of the tracks on here, and I would agree with that, but also think it has lyrically, instrumentally, vocally, a lot of stronger elements than the other tracks have.
Someone will love me better than this, better than this.
See, what I think this song suffers with is it sounds so uniform to most of the album, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, because we're getting great vocals, a great instrumental track, lyrics that are very special and emotional,
If I'm not a good person,
but it has nothing for it to stand out. And I feel like most that's what of these tracks, there's not much different to them. And that is not making me attract to any of them besides a couple. Every one of these tracks would be great for a soundtrack purpose. And as a music supervisor wannabe, that's a compliment. There's a lot lyrically you can derive from. And the instrumentals are simple enough where it would fit in most contexts of movies. So.
And how could it take so long?
That was nice.
Thought I had it handled, but it slipped through.
This part's really nice. I'm not digging the instruments on this track as much as all the other songs, but when it hits, it hits. Yeah, that doom, doom, it's really nice.
Called you when I heard the news. So long.
Man,
Thought I had it handled, but it slipped through.
there's segments that I love from this track so much, but it's not all clicking together for me. But there's moments I love so much, probably some of my favorite moments of the album. Oh God. This is a song I could see like me warming up to loving as I listen to more of the tracks as time goes on.
And then it hits you like it was yesterday.
God, that's man. That track I could see becoming something massive that I love so much and praising, but at the moment there's so many conflicting ideas and themes and instruments that I'm not clicking with. Damn. But those moments when they hit, man, so good. So good.
I never know where my
I think every single one of these songs on this album
spinning out of a vortex.
connect to Lizzy emotionally, and they're not written in a observing way. So every one of these tracks has the emotion in vocals, with some effects within a couple tracks not working as well, but the emotion is on point. And sometimes people can't really hit that on the nail on the head, but Lizzy has on every track, undefeated on emotion.
And it's hard.
Boom, boom, boom. I really like that. This track had some good moments as well. Some good lyric moments as well. Vocals were pretty good. Just a kind of an alright track in my opinion, but there was a lot of good things to it and it got a lot of good levels, but it just didn't overall necessarily fully connect with me, which sucks. So overall, I think the album was pretty good. It had a lot of tracks that were consistently good as well, vocally, instrumentally. They all clicked, but not much was added to make them different in any way. It kind of felt like just going through the album, listening to the same thing. You know, like you click on a genre and you basically watch throughout the genre. That's what this is, but none of them are bad. Just don't stand out. The ones that do stand out for me are Movie Star and Drunk Running. I just feel like those hit me the most out of all the tracks, even though I really like Older as well. March had a lot of interesting presence to it, but overall just didn't fully click with me. But there was a moment in there that I really did enjoy. Overall, I think this is a win for Lizzy because her first album, 45 Seconds, basically was banger after banger after banger. They were all ones that you could kind of individually piece out from one another and see to become big, or if the ones that are not big, they kind of stand out and listen to them. This album really doesn't allow you to do that. It's like you're listening to the album and then pick of all the ones that you enjoy, even though they all sound different. Like, is there going to be a little like trumpet in there that gets you out of there, or something piano over the acoustic feel? You know, you got that Latin type of vibe. You got different vibes within this album, but they're all similar. So overall, I do think it's a pretty good album. Just nothing really stands out, which kind of sucks for me, because I love the first album so much, and I do like this album, to be fair, but just nothing really clicked, and I was never really super hyped about anything. But overall, I did like the album. So what did you guys think of this new Lizzy Alpine? Were you a fan of the first album? Do you like this change in pace? But really, it's not really a change of pace because we saw hints of it within her first album. You can follow me at Wiley K. Todd on all social medias. And if you guys like what's on the Fresh Record, please subscribe, because we have a podcast that we do every 2 weeks, and also stuff like this that comes out with albums and stuff. We love talking music, so please like and subscribe if you like what you see. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.